right, check it out. I have a ELRS RP3 dual antenna diversity um, ELRS radio receiver, remote control receiver there, like for a drone. And I have my Radio Master Zorro ELRS. I'm going to unplug it. It's just connected to the charger right now. So I unplug that. Um, and yeah, I have ELRS radio control working.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
So that's freaking cool, man. Right now I just have pitch is mapped and I just have it really basic. I just have, so if the value for pitch coming from the receiver is greater than 1600, then we're going to our extremes, max and min. So that will be all the way up in one direction. And then if it's less than 800, it'll be the opposite. And then if it's anything other than that, then it returns to the middle. So it's in the middle position right now. You can see the stick is in the middle. So mathematical zero would be like 910 or something. It usually zeroes out at, you can see pitch is at 1010. So it should be like 990 or 910 or something like that. But 1010 is my stick zero. Um, and if I go down, it bottoms out at about 190, 188. And that has to do with the bit value. And then if I go all the way up, it tops out at 1810. So anything over 1600, I just have it go all the way up. So it's really brute right now. It's really basic, but I'm just really happy that it works. So your RP 2040 could be a flight controller or just a RC receiver in general. I think I'd rather do a ground vehicle, ELRS, RP 2040, Micropython, RC truck, RC car. I think would be cool. But just on the quest of interacting with servoMan wirelessly, and what I had on hand was a drone ELRS receiver that was supposed to be for my 10-inch build. But the 10-inch build is on way, way backlisted for projects. And I was looking for things to do with servoMan, so it's just 4 wires. It's a RX and a TX UART and a power and a ground. It runs off 5 volts. Um, the version 1 Radio Master RP3 diversity receiver has Bluetooth capable. So I was able to set up the bind and everything like regular ELRS just by putting power to it without even connecting the RX and TX wires. And then after it was bound, then I pretty much Googled really hard and came up with this code right here that is Crossfire implementation written in Micropython. And this one I didn't even have to have a CRC8 table. I have this bitmath map going on over here, which I don't even fully understand. I have to go back and teach myself this code. But there was 2 libraries. There's Kinkin64 and Alessio have Crossfire Micropython libraries on
Telemetry
GitHub,
lost. Telemetry recovered.
and I just wasn't able to install those libraries on my board. I wasn't able to get any of them working. I didn't find any tutorials, so I tried writing it from scratch. Like, how would I decode the signal and make it work? But really, Google did all the work. It just spat out this fat snippet, and I plugged it in and changed some values, just the pins. And there's also another version of the code that I was working with that I made more changes to that I tried to get to work, and I got values. I got channel data out of it, um, but I wasn't able to assign those values to variables that I could use as servo controls. So then I kind of did a fresh start off basically the first version Google gave me of this. And then I added in obviously my pins and my servo values and pins, left arm and right arm. I should have changed this one, servo 0 and servo 1. We'll restart. So it starts reading off the data immediately. And then you can see how it changes in pitch. It's pretty fast. It reacts pretty quick. There's not a lot of lag. And I'm not blending or doing anything fancy right now. It's very choppy. You know, it's kind of like an on-off, max this way or max that way. So hopefully I can dial it in and put like some more defined ranges and have like a little bit more precise control. But I think to do like a two servo propeller, like a wing, a RC wing, might be doable. You know, it'll be a rough flyer, but I think we could put together something that flies, and then we'll see what else I do with RC servoMan. But I'm pretty excited. I feel like this is cool. I feel like there's lots of potential here. I'm gonna get back to work.
Here we go!